Sharp Game here, coming at you with another video from ChooseYourRelationships.com off of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. I noticed where I live, there's a lot of African dudes from places like Nigeria, Cape Town, and Ghana. A lot of those guys are starting to talk to more African American women. But on the other side of the coin, you have very little of African American men talking to women that are from the continent of Africa. And I think the reason why that is because a lot of people, African American people, we see through the eyes of whites in society. So we tend to swing towards the you know, when white women are they set the standard when it comes to beauty. So that's where being African American, that's where most of us tend to swing towards. Now, a lot of African American men, you know, they don't really, they're not really, a lot of them not really attracted to a lot of women from the continent of Africa. They'll say shit like a bitch got AIDS, or she got HIV, you know, something's wrong with her. So the brainwashing is in cold full effect. But on the other side of the coin, the same people that told you that they had diseases and all kinds of shit, those same people are fucking with them behind our backs. That's the thing. So it's a game. And I remember I used to have a girlfriend that was from Nigeria. She's one of the baddest motherfuckers I've ever met in my life, man. And I haven't seen her in a long time. I've seen pictures of her on Facebook or whatever. But she's still a bad motherfucker, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. There's a lot of women that I've met that was from Ethiopia, Ghana, Nigeria, and you know, they respect the essence of a man. They respect the authority of a man. These women are less. They're not going to. They're more than likely they're not going to disrespect you. Versus the African American woman. You know what I'm saying? Because where they came from, it's usually people that look like them that's in charge. Like Nigeria is a good example of that. Ethiopia is a good example of that. So that's why these women are less likely to disrespect you. And these are some of the baddest motherfuckers on the planet, man. See, a lot of these guys that I know and that I've heard of, they're traveling and going to places like Brazil, Cape Town, Ghana, Australia, Dubai, UAE. I mean, they're going to France. I mean, that's cool. But that shit, I mean, I travel a lot too, but that shit costs money. Some of these places you have to, after a while, you know, especially if you have kids and all that shit, it costs money to go to a lot of these places, you know. But a lot of these women are coming to America, and a lot of these women are choosing. They're looking for guys like us. But a lot of guys don't want to fuck with them. You know, that's the funny thing. It's like I had a woman one day, she was from Ghana in North Carolina. We used to work together. And she ended up being with a white guy. She told me that he was okay, but she preferred to be with an African American man. But she said she just never hit it off with anybody, African American man in America. So there's a lot of these women in America that's campaigning heavy for us, but a lot of brothers just don't want to fuck with them like that because they've been brainwashed to believe otherwise. It is what it is. But it just works out that way sometimes. But what I can say is a lot of these women, when they come over here, they don't get brainwashed very much. Not so fast anyway. Because they have a tight connection to their families. And their father or the grandfather or somebody kind of keeps the family close. Even some of the people that come from the islands that come here, wherever they come from, Jamaica, Trinidad, they have a very tight-knit family. So the men in that family, they run that family, they keep that family together. So they have their family is very important to them. So they don't leave the flock and drift off and do whatever they want too often. So get on these women before they become brainwashed. I'm telling you, man. These are some of the baddest motherfuckers on the planet. I'm telling you. As a matter of fact, my ex-girlfriend, she's afraid to come around me because she knows what's gonna happen. Because it's been times where I was in the area or in the same neck of the woods, and even she was, and she just was always hesitant to come and to meet up with me in public. So I asked her one day, hey, why are you so hesitant to meet up with me? What's going on? Even when it was her idea to meet up. But she said, she came clean and said she was hesitant because she's afraid what might happen if she sees me and stays in my presence long enough. So I told her, hey, I don't want to do anything that you want to do. But if you don't trust yourself, okay, I understand. So a lot of these women are choosing heavy, man. I'm telling you. You don't have to go to Brazil. Hey, Brazil's cool. Brazil's beautiful. But hey, you don't have to go that far. These women are right in your backyard. Right up the alley, as they say. And they're less likely to disrespect you. But, a lot of African American women now, they're becoming more masculine than anything now, unfortunately. They've been brainwashed as well. See, because the people in the dominant society they've turned us towards each other. They've taught us how to hate each other. We've been conditioned to disrespect and hate each other, and even hate how we look in some cases. It just is what it is. Because you have to understand that the people that run and dominate the society, 80% of the people, that's what they're gonna flock towards. That's just how it is. There's always an exception to the rule, but the odds are high, very high, that you'll get disrespected by the women in society, if you're not owning or influencing or dominating how society is being run and maintained. It just is what it is. Because women like power, money, status, material gain, and sometimes all of the above. Doesn't matter how much of an idiot or how much of a scumbag you think the guy is. Most women will put all that to the side. It is what it is. So if you like what you heard, check out my blog, chooseyourrelationships.com. Join my Players Club by clicking the link below, and you get my free book. And if you got questions, I got answers. I'm out until next time. Peace.